In this video, we are going to discuss some of the most important concept on coprimes. Right, in the previous video, we have studied what are coprimes. In case you have missed out the previous video, do watch the previous video before going ahead with this one, because it's a very important concept on coprimes. So we are going to see how to calculate the sum of coprimes to n that are less than n. Okay, so we are going to see it, and the number of coprimes to n that are less than n is given by a formula which is as under. So let us denote it as CO. The CO denotes the number of coprimes to n that are less than n. So CO equal to n into 1 minus 1 upon a into 1 minus 1 upon b, and so on. Right. In order to get a better explanation of this formula and the concept of coprimes, I repeat that you watch the previous video in the playlist. Okay. So CO of 48 will be 16, which we have seen in the previous video. It means that if we need to calculate the number of 48 that are less than 48, so we will use this formula. In that case, the CO of 48 is 16. Okay, now if we need to calculate the sum of coprimes, that will be given by CO into n by 2. So CO for 48 equal to 16. So 16 into 48 by 2. That will give the sum of coprimes to 48. So it is 384. So that's how simple it is. You need to clear your concept. So next is number of ways of writing a number as a product of two coprimes. Okay, so in how many ways we can write product of two coprimes? So let the number n equal to a raised to the power p into b raised to the power q into c raised to the power r, and this is the standard form. We know that a, b, c are prime factors here. Then the number of ways of writing n as a product of two coprimes is 2 raised to the power n minus 1. Okay. So suppose we want to write a number as a product of two coprimes. So that can be done in 2 raised to the power n minus 1 ways, where small n is the number of distinct prime factors of capital N. Like, let us see an example. N equal to 48, then 48 equal to 2 raised to the power 4 into 3 raised to the power 1. So small n equal to 2, which is the number of distinct prime factors. Okay, so the distinct prime factors are 2 and 3. So the number of distinct prime factors n equal to 2. So the number of ways will be 2 raised to the power n minus 1, that is 2 raised to the power 2 minus 1 equal to 2. So there are two ways of writing 48 as a product of two coprimes. Okay, so it can be written in two different ways. And what are these ways? Just for the purpose of explanation, just for your better understanding, 48 can be written as 1 into 48 and 3 into 16. These are the only two ways where it can be written as a product of two coprimes. So let us see a bonus concept. We have a fraction a by p and then a fraction c by d. So if we need to calculate the HCF of fractions, we know how to calculate the HCF of simple numbers and LCM of numbers, but what if we are asked to calculate HCF of fractions? That will be given by HCF of numerators upon LCM of denominators. And similarly for LCM of fractions, it can be written as LCM of fractions equal to LCM of numerators upon HCF of denominators. So just memorize these simple concept, because in the next video or from the next video we are going to see some of the most important questions on LCM and HCF, known as LCM and HCF models. There are different models of these questions, so do watch the next video because it will cover the LCM models. What are the type of models of questions based on LCM? Very important video. In order to get that, just subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon, otherwise you will miss out the video. And to get the entire content, visit teachmycourse.com. Otherwise, you are going to miss the advanced type of questions. Also, in case you like the video, just hit the like button and do not forget to share this video on WhatsApp with your friends. Okay, because learning is sharing, so just share the video on WhatsApp with your friends and they will be thankful to you. Okay.